Back at you guys. Happy Saturday. She's a nice one here in Scotia Nova. And we're going to do a couple little things here. Some of these projects I got are nothing's coming right together yet. So we still got to tear some more stuff apart. But how she goes between these ones, I guess. Till we get to that point, we can start putting stuff together. But we're still tearing stuff apart. So, but pretty good day. Show you what we got done today, and we'll do a couple little things. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Switch you around here. We'll get opened up. We'll get opened up here, guys, and we'll go do a few little things, I guess. Get the old shop door open here. It was a really nice day here. I haven't had my motorcycle going yet this year. So I dug that out today. I had that out last night. Truck out last night. Clutch was good. Seat was good enough. Feeling good about the situation. She's ready to go for tomorrow. Top her up with gas and away we go. But I got this old girl. I haven't had this on here yet. 98 Honda Super Glide. I've had this for 4 or 5 years. I painted this 3 years ago. I painted it with a black cherry base clear. It's decent looking old rig. It's dirty, guys. I just sprayed a little bit of juice on it out of a squirt bottle and wiped her off a little bit. I had this in my living room, tore apart one winter, and then last fall it was in the shop here. Living room that winter, tore it apart, painted everything. But then last winter it sat out here in the shop all while I was doing the redo on the shop, and it got dirty. I had it covered up with a blanket, but it got dirty, and I pushed it in the basement. Never made it to the living room. I dug that out this morning and cleaned her up a little bit. Took it for a little spin. Tank of gas in her. Met up with old Dirty Doug. He dug his bike out, and we went for a rip too. So anyways, yeah, that's that. It felt good to get out on the bike for change. I'm going to try to get a little bit of fuel through it this summer, see if we can. Summer's almost over, but get a tank or two of gas through it, and I'll be happy. Keep her opened up. So let's see if we get the old 78 going. I think we're going to take the 78 in and start peeling some stuff off it. I'd like to get all the racetrack chrome. I'd like to take all that off. I want to get the front bumper, the front grille and stuff out of it, and the rear bumper off it at some point. I want to get that stuff off before I go moving around, and then I can juice up the cab mounts and stuff. Get the cab mounts juiced up, get them apart. But I get the chrome off it. There's a couple pieces of chrome I want to change out anyways. I can set the chrome aside and get it cleaned up. And we're going to paint it. But, guys, we're not doing a full body job. We're not. I'm not fixing all the dents. All I'm fixing is the holes. And passenger side, no holes. So when it comes to doing the body job on this, it's going to be 220 on the feather edger. Scuff it down. I might change this door out. I do have another door that's a little bit better. This one here, the skin, you can see in here, the skin is pulled off the lip inside where they kinked it. Down in here, the skin's pulled off. I've got one I can just unbolt that, bolt the other one on. So I may do that. And there's one hole back here. This quarter panel back here. There's a spot here. And the spot, not even pointing. We got the spot here and the spot here. And that's the only holes on this side. So, other than the roof. We got work to do with the roof. We won't go there right now. But, yeah, I just want to clean that off. And I'm going, pretty sure I'm going black and white. White in the middle. I'm getting a piece of chrome that splits this here. So the roof's going to be white. That's going to be white. And the other stuff's going to be black. I can't remember if I got the battery hooked up in this still or not. Been sitting here a couple days, well, not that long, since yesterday, I guess. Is the battery still hooked up or not? I juiced up the hood hinges in it. Hood hinges are working minty now. Yeah, I do got the battery hooked up in it. And we got fuel. And see how hard she's going to start. Had a bent push rod, straighten that. We start hard. No brakes on her. That's all right. We're going to run this in the shop. Almost lost you with the wind. Yeah, I'm going to take you guys over to the shop. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here, but the wind's just starting to come out. The tide must be coming in. And yeah, she's a nice one. She's a nice one. Sure did feel good to rip on that. We had a fire band here. We can't drive our 4-wheelers. Can't go fishing off the side of the beach or nothing right now, guys. She's a warm, dry one here. Let's see if I can set this up. I geared up found a Zane's toolbox. This one here's got a nice flat top on it. And I'm going to use that to roll around with some stuff on it for now. Till I get my own geared up. He said, Dad, you can use her. This truck got no brakes on it. But it does have reverse. And I put a new throttle spring on it the other day because it was sticking. But anyways, I'll give you a quick little video of it. Sporting my Peace and Grease shirt today. Tim, I'm pretty excited. You're doing that dual 454 burnout cab over. That thing's going to be mint, bud. Going to be minty. Sure, see how that's going to pan out. I love smoky burnouts. I did a burnout the Harley today. It's working pretty decent now. They say all we got is reverse if we want brakes, though. Try not to run these overs or rust overs. See where I want to be here. Brake. Feel pretty good there, I think. Good thing starts here. Love these old trucks, guys. Love these old trucks. Where are we going to start? Where are we going to start? We can start maybe at the bumper. Maybe at the bumper. Just going to see. Maybe I'll go at the bumper here first and see what we got to do. Go at the bumper and get that off. Then we can, I want to try to get the chrome off the fender. I think there's some hidden bolts in behind the marker lights in the back. Every one of these trucks I've had, none of them had the chrome. This is the first one with any of the chrome. Bunch of my buddies, of course, they all had the fancy dancy chrome mobiles. So we'll see what these here bumper bolts look like under here. With what do we got? Light here somewhere, guys. Sorry for walking by you. I'm pretty sure they're either 3/4 or 11/16. Sure, I could put it up on the hoist, but then I gotta take it right back off. Looks like 11/16. They come off decent. We'll be happy. Give her a go. Let's try the 3/8 drive stuff here first. See what it looks like. Give her the 3/8 drive treatment. Yeah, I got Dougie geared up and got his bike out today too. We went skipped down to my buddy Barrett's place and put some gas in him. Quick little rip. Let's see if this here little impact will even touch him. I had to try. What angle do you guys have? Maybe I'll get you up under there and see these rusty old things. Yeah, let's get you down. Get you up under here. Can I see that? That's my leg. You don't want to see that. Up. Where we at? Yeah, let's see if that there. Yeah, we'll try it out. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day. Yeah, is the whole thing turning? Of course it is. Yep. And that one goes out through to the bumperette. So let's check this one up here. Is it the same size? Might have to cut them off. Might have to get the old cutter out. Super Cutter 3000. Another extension. Another extension. Or just a long one. The top ones have a round head, but I'm going to pop off them bumperettes. I'm not a big fan of these bumperettes and stuff, so I'm actually going with the 73 style front bumper. When it comes time, it'll be nicer. Oh, that one there spun out. I'm hoping that bumperette one will, after we get going here, will weasel itself around too. I think we're going on to Tom's car show tomorrow. I mean, we're not going to be there for when it starts, but we're going to show up and make an appearance. Doug's buddy. Let's see if this bumperette will come off when we get at that other edge. Flat screwdriver. I'm sure everybody's taking bumpers off and all that stuff. I'm just showing you what I'm doing here today and where we're heading with this project. This is going to be a fairly long one. This winter, I'd like to have a bunch of this here stuff in here and done this winter. This is going to come in front of the F600 a little bit, just because of this is going to be our daily driver. This one's going to bump ahead of the F600 a little bit. Let's see, let's turn out here, guys. Of course it would. I'll shoot that with some PB Blaster and I'll stick some needle nose scripts up in there. They had PB Blaster on sale yesterday, and it's here in the shop. Not too far away, I hope. There it is right there. PB Blaster and needle-nosed vice grips. Where are they? One more step around, guys. Might even put a pryode on that. If I put a pryode on that, it might do. Oh, I'm walking around here like a jackrabbit. Put BB Blaster on that one and give it a little break. Set the bumper right off. You guys under there should be showing you this too. Okay. Let's give her some juice. PB Blaster. Give her the try, guys. Now, if I could hold that with a little bit of pressure, might even be better. Okay. If I hit that with the impact right quick, she might wrap it right off there. I'll pause you here. I'll grab the impact. We're going to give her the old big gun, guys. Oh, she's ain't a coming. She ain't a coming. I don't know if I can get a little pry behind it. I can't find my, those vice grips. They're hiding on me. If I can get a pry on that, might need to get the torches out. I can't get the torches out. The torches are empty, guys. I could get a little pry on it. Put a little pressure against it. She might come. Might need a bigger pry. Okay, we won't fight with that. We'll move on. I'm going to bring it to the other side. Let's see what this other side looks like. Look at this side over here. Let's see what it looks like over here. Any better? Are we all the same? There. I did give him a shot of juice here a couple weeks ago, but it wasn't PB. I just juiced them down too. That might be coming apart. I used motor oil. That's all I had in my squirter the other day. Let's give this bottom one a quick shot right first off. She's gonna. Oh, nothing. That one come right off. Off comes that. We'll put that right back on the bumper when the bumper comes off. Let's see the one up there, 3/4. Oh, it'll be this one that sticks this time. Sure of it. There's another extension. These couple off here, and then we'll break on through. Dumping gigawatts. Nice, another one return. Well, not used to doing the lefty stuff. I think I got someone interested in this frame. Pretty sure old my buddy Kenny wants this frame. I've done it here. I wonder if I can give that a zap-roo with that thing. A little more juice up there. It's about 3/4 way off. More juice. See how tight this is going to be on your guys' ears. I'm not sure. Alright, yeah, move her up. The last little bit of rust on the end there. Just holding down with my hand. All right, now stick it on there so it doesn't fall off and hit us in the noodle. Oh no. Slippery when wet. Slippery when wet, she said. All right, now this one over here. Oh, I'm just going to give you guys a pause for a minute, guys. I'm going to try to find these needle nose vice grips. Found the old needle nose. Got them clampy dude on there. Let's give them a TRY, guys. Ha! That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Just needed to get the old needle nose. Needle nose for the win. Now, pretty sure I got someone that's even interested in this bumper. So these parts here go a long ways on these old trucks. Everybody wants them around here, and we all try to help each other out a little bit when we're building our projects. So these will be a tradesies, guys. I'll be up for tradesies on this stuff. Trade one, off someone else that's gonna want it, and make it happen. Make it happen. Bolts back in it, so we know where they're at. All right. This bumper's bent up a little bit. I'm scratched a little bit too. I'm okay with that. Someone else is going to be playing with them, not this cat. There's a little bit. There. I think the old bumperette was for Grandpa's. Sorry, Grandpa. All right. One down. While we're running here with the PB Blaster, we'll give some other stuff a shot here. We'll give the old tranny lines. We're going to end up taking these tranny lines apart later down the road. Not right now, but juice them up a little bit now. Same as the red hoses. Juice them up, cab mounts. Put the old juice to everything if we can, guys. All right. Here we go. Now, pick up this stuff real quick. And on these rigs, these have plastic inner fenders in here. This crappy plastic inner fender. We got to get that off before we can get our grill bolts. There's a row of grill bolts runs in behind these here from the back side. So they take quite an extension and whatnot. Okay. Right back with you in a minute. All right, we'll give some of these a try. I got one of these little 90. You put your bits in it, right and left like a ratchet. Good little tool. This is just a Mastercraft one. Crappy sneakerhead, these ones. Had it for years. Let's just see if these will even start. We get a bunch of them that are screws, and then there'll be a bolt on either end here, a bolt on the red support. First, we got to see if any of these screws will come. If they do, that's awesome. I probably won't put you through we'll do one side. I'm not going to put you through both sides. We'll just see how hard these are going to be. This is actually a decent truck where it's set for 30 years without running through the salt for 30 years and then go through the salt. So first part of its life, I'd say it was a daily driver. And I could throw the impact on these. So maybe what I'll do is I'll start them, and then I'll take the impact to them and get them the rest of the way out if they all started. That one there might have to have the hammer treatment. Quite surprised. I've had to have these before where I had to cut them off with a mini grinder, and hell of a mess. We still might have to take a hammer and get a couple. So I can't remember if there's another one down. There is one down there. Just that one right there. That's got some stuff in it. I'm bending over a little bit and stuff, guys. I'm just not picking up nothing down low. Where's my green hammer? We might have to give her the chip and hammer treatment. We'll give her this one. And a screwdriver. We'll tap her on with a screwdriver. Check this thing out. I needed a chip and hammer before I bought a chip and hammer one time. And that became the chip and hammer. Mint. No, they're pretty slick actually. We'll get this here ripped out of here and see what the other bolts are like. These are coming out pretty good. You're probably looking at my darn head and my body more than you are what I'm doing, aren't I? Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. I blacked you out there. It's my fault. My bad. My camera ability. Alright, we're almost there. I pull the cab off this one. We're going to leave the front clip on this as much as possible when we pull it. And all right, so we got a big bolt up front, one bolt up there, half inch, and there is what's going on there. We have a square down there. Robinson. All right, half inch and a Robinson. Where's my Robinson? There's that. Let's go with the impact. Let's see if we get that Robinson out first. Of course, I got the wrong size. Change up. Another toolbox. That one. Should be two. Creep your back out. Won't be long and you start ripping the grill bolts in. These trucks are really easy to work on. Oh, we got a little nesteroo sitting there underneath that fender. One thing about these trucks, every one I've ever had, and every one I've had apart, I've hardly ever found any shims. No shims. So, that's just screws around there. Let's see if we can get you down here. There should be two. Two and a half inch 9/15. Half inch. So we put one bolt up to the inner. Just a second here, guys. There's one bolt right. Where's my hand? Where's my hand? Trying to right there. It goes into the bottom of the rad support. So we'll see if we can get Just see if we're lucky enough. If the impact will take that out today. Zippity-doo-dah-day on that one. One there, and there's one right here on the outside of the fender, at the bottom. Normally I wouldn't be this brave with the impact, but this thing has been coming apart so good that I've been pretty brave. All right. You pull that out of there. I really want to show you where the grill bolts are because they're in a nice spot to get at. Inner fender. We're just piling everything on the back of the truck for now. And then we're going to have a container with all the bolts in it. You know where they all go on these. Now, I'll so we'll stick our head up in here. Show you where these other 3 bolts are for the grill. They are right up in. Oh, we're gonna need a light up there, guys. There, so there's 3. Come on. Yeah, okay, so there's up in here. Not them ones, them ones. Them ones are the grill bolts in behind there. That's the ones we're going for. And then, actually, you can see the marker light, and way up there in the front corner, that one up there is for the fender chrome. And that one there is the other grill bolt. We're going to give these a TRY, guys, but it takes a long extension and a swivel. So I'll give you a little pause for a second, and I'll get the swivel and extension geared up in there. There we go. All right, I got a ratchet and swivel and go back and ready to be all twisted around. We will try it with the impact first because I'm feeling brave today. If it snaps off, it'll twist the aluminum in the grill shell housing. What will happen? And I could have jacked it up and took the tire off and all them fun things, but I'm not doing that today. We're doing it the other way. And sometimes the other way is just the hard way. There's that one right there. There's one. I'll try it with the ratchet first. Oh, gracious, I can't get over how easy them are turning. I'll take that swivel off there. I don't need that one. It's okay. It's right there. That one. One. And there's another one right. That one. That one. Just the struggles today. Not struggles. I'm doing good. This is what I like to do. And when you like to do this stuff, it's not a struggle no more. But I guess, you know, could put it up on the hoist, could take the tire off, could do a lot of that things, and we're not. Well, I got the two bottom ones there. We can, just that top one. The top one, you can get it through the marker light hole as well. Yeah, I probably could have cut the wheel, probably would have helped too. Never thought. Never thought. Get her on there. The hardest time of doing this job is if you're in a junkyard. And you're in a junkyard, the dump bees are after you. And that can really get you going up in there. We're not going to take that. I'm going to put that back off. I like that one. Right in the face, guys. Ah, it's what we do. It's what we do. Get in there. Get in here. There. All right. That's all we're going to take off up there. 1, 2, 3. That's it for up there. Now, pop a few at the front, and it should be. It'll all move. I'll just show you moving on one side, and then we'll call her quits on this here little extravaganza. The rest of them are easy. That's the hardest ones of the whole job, guys. Yeah, that's the hardest one of the whole job. So next ones are just 1, 2, 3 across the front, and 3 right here, 4 there. Excuse me, 2 hinge ones. Then that whole piece will come off. Now maybe what I'll do is I'll zip out the rest, and I'll bring you back when I'm taking it off. Welcome back, guys. I love working on these old trucks. They're so easy to work on. And this one here, I'm so impressed. Every bolt is coming out. Nothing has twisted off. Nothing has stripped out. I'm overly impressed. This truck was, you know, pretty good old truck. So I should have all the bolts out of it now. And I'll take this here off and we'll put this on the back of the truck. So, other than unplugging the headlights. Unplug them. Where's that? And the marker lights. Unplug the headlights and the marker lights on this one. There's that one. And I guess I left the marker lights in there. And they just turn out. Turn out. Come on, turn out, guys. Man, they've been in there a while. Yeah, snap, crackle, pop. Some old ones. We're not using this grill again, but it's a shame them there. Yeah, out there, come right in. No problem. Yeah. Gotta love these old trucks, guys. 6 month of 78 and 79 grill here. Put that right on back with the other grill. And that's where it can spend its time for now. That one's going to become a wall hanger. I'm starting to get a lot of stuff that needs to be hung by. Yeah. So that one will become a wall hanger. And yeah, we're down. That was pretty slick. She's all nice down in here behind the fenders. No rust in there. All the bolts are coming out. Rad support is mint. all good shape. I'm very impressed in this old truck so far. I haven't seen nothing that's turned me away from the old Grille yet. Like even the, I don't know if I showed the hood on this one yet or not. Even the hood is really nice shape. A little bit of tarnishment in the gray, but usually they're gone. Right up in there. Somebody had the juice sprayed in her before. She was juiced. There's the firewall and stuff in this old truck. Firewall's in good shape. Extra reinforcements on this one. Yeah, so we are at that point. I'm going to try this one chrome. This chrome here should have, let's see, we got to pull the marker light out. There should be a nut either here or here, and there's going to be one on the other end. We'll see about getting this here one off. Just what I'm doing today, guys. Just what I'm doing today. Want to try to come ahead on this a little bit. I don't have no need to show you both sides, tearing both sides apart, but let's see if we can find all the screws for these things, where they're hiding. Somebody on here, I guarantee, knows where they all are and can tell me. And can tell me, I'm sure, but let's roll all these parts. Now, there should be each end. There is a nut right through in there. There's one. And actually a hole, which the other ones don't have. Where to put my light, guys? Over here. I see that bottom chrome one's got it in the same place. There's a hole right here and here. Here and here. That one does that one. That one does that one. We'll get a nut driver on that. 3/8 deep, I think. Pretty sure. Pretty sure we're right. It's up a little bit higher in it. Right there. The only reason really why I'm going to take all the chrome off is so we can clean some. I don't want the chrome to be mint. It doesn't have to be mint. I want the chrome to get the paint off it. They put some spray bomb paint on the chrome here in a few places, and I kind of want to get that off it. And when I paint the body, that's where the tape mark is. The tape mark is under the chrome. So we kind of want to get the tape marked under there, and the chrome will split the two colors. Happy days. That's all we're doing with that. Yep, so there's a nut for that one. Just going to see, that's the outside start of that. And I say, some of these I'm still one. There's one more up inside the fender here that we'll have to use a ratchet wrench on. Yeah, so there's one more. One more. Right about here. Grab the ratchet wrench. 3/8. Take a 7/16. 3/8. See if we can get. Am I going to be right in your guys' way again? Da, 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 da. See if we can get that one off. Be a 3/8 up in here. Right there. Right in this area. And everything's got so much undercoat underneath this thing. Everything is turning. with your fingers. That's pretty nice. So that one there, there's no more on that line until there's one behind this door. If I can get that, I'll be golden. One right there. Get some Twinkle Toes fingers in here. Twinkle Toes fingers in there, that'll be all right. And get with the door a little bit closed better. Boys, I think she's in a tight spot. No, it's a tight spot. There it is. Hooked on phonics worked for me. Sorry, it didn't actually. We need a wrench with an angle on it. All right, guys, I'll come back to you in a second. I gotta get a wrench with an angle on it. Might even have to bend one. It's in a nice spot. Nice position. I don't think I got a stubby. If I had a stubby, that's what she said. That's what she said, guys. A stubby is what we need, really. Oh. Right there. Half a turn at a time. And get that one half a turn at a time. So, yeah, I'll find a stubby on that. Just a quickie update on this. I ended up 3/8 socket. I got in there with a 3/8 socket and got the one off that was up in behind the door. So we'll see now. I think I got them all off. I'm going to grab my little prying screwdriver just for lightly prying if we have to. I think we got her licked. So she should come out, all of it now. A hooker screwdriver is where? Oh, maybe I already got it out here. This ain't no way about scratching the paint, but we'll see now. I'm not sure what the clips are like on these ones. Like I say, all the ones I had never had. This is the first one with the chrome on it for me. Some people had there. I'll drop it and smash it. But yeah, you got the bracket there. 3 brackets on that one. That doesn't even split apart. That one's in really good shape. The passenger one is dented up, and I've got a passenger one coming in a deal. So this one here, I think, is just all bolted on. The clip there. This one here was all bolts, all nuts on the studs. I believe I got them all too. Here she goes. And I will clean these up a little bit when the time comes, just to keep them geared up and going. So that's probably going to be my video for today. Appreciate y'all watching and just seeing what I got going on here, because this is going to be a bit of a process. This one will be around for a while, and we're going to be tearing it down and building it up, this one, guys. And it's going to be, I'm more excited to get it apart, and when it comes time to start putting it on that Super Duty frame, that's where I'm going to be excited for. So you know what, I'm not going to do that. All right, throwing you around here. So yeah, thanks for coming out. thanks for, watching along here with what we got going on. I know it's just tearing stuff apart, but tearing the stuff apart's going to lead to doing all the body mounts on that frame when it comes time and stuff. I have bumped this one. This is bumped in front of the F600 because this is going to be the daily driver, and I don't have a truck now. So this is kind of getting bumped ahead of the other one. I still want to do that. There's still some parts I need for that. So we're kind of working towards that, all in time. But getting rid of the white Super Duty that I got rid of, that fronts this whole build. So everything that goes on with this truck is fronted from the white Super Duty. So that's the way she goes, guys. And appreciate all the likes, shares, and comments. I'm going to try to keep back at this the best I can. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. And we're off to the show tomorrow. I might do a little. It's down near the water, so I'm not sure how much water frontage we're driving down the other side of the city. If there is, I'm going to take everything with me and try to do a little video there tomorrow and see how that goes. So Tom, I'm getting excited to meet you, see your cool rides and stuff, and I haven't met you yet. So have a good night, guys. Thanks for coming out. We'll catch you all on the next one, guys.